All right, so after diagnosing the clutch issue as being the lifter arm, it's not sitting in the right position. I'm not sure if it's a lifter arm issue, that it's totally worn out on the end, or if it's a stator backing plate that is not holding it into position. That kind of looks like what it is. Unfortunately, when I was in there monkeying around trying to figure out what the problem was, I lost spark to the bike. So after doing resistance tests on all of the electrical on the bike, I could not find an issue with anything. All the resistances came back good. So I removed the coil from the 250 and the CDI box from the 250, hooked it up, same thing, no spark. I changed the plug, same problem, no spark. So all I can think of is that when I was in there and I was trying to adjust that stator backing plate, that I damaged something in the electrical down in there. So I purchased a new stator. Now we're gonna open up the motor, pull the flywheel off, put that new stator on, put it back together, and cross my fingers that I've got spark, because after that there really isn't anything else. I also put a brand new kill switch on, and there's just no other electrical on the bike unless I've got a ground problem, but that's pretty strange because I've already ridden the bike and there was no ground issues at that point. So let's get that stator cover off, flywheel off, put that new stator on, and cross my fingers that I get the spark back. Okay, so I'm just going to bring the camera down here for a sec to show you guys what I found. Now, hopefully you can see this. So this is a lifting arm that actuates the clutch. And then I don't know if you can see that gap in there, but there's a fair size gap between the lifting arm and the stator backing plate. That right there allows this to come up that high. Now if I bring it back down and shift it over, now it only goes to there. So up there and down there. That difference right there, when I hold it over and hook up the clutch is at least 50% easier to actuate. If I shift it over to there and lift up, now it's extremely difficult. So this is definitely an issue. Today we're going to pull this off, and I'm really hoping that, you know, perhaps this section of the backing plate is actually bent, and that's what's causing this to slide over. I did buy a new lifting arm, so we might pull that out and just inspect it and make sure that the end is not all screwed up. Okay, so here's the lifting arm. I'll show you what the issue is here. Hopefully you can see that. You see this angle here, and then that one there. That's supposed to be a 45, and it's not. It is worn right out. So there's the problem with the CR500 clutch being so hard to pull. The way this works is it sits inside the motor like this, and as you pull up on the clutch it turns it, and this side here pushes on a long rod that disengages the clutch on the other side. So that is the problem. I have another one. I'm going to go grab it right now, and I know it's in way better shape than that, so that makes me pretty darn happy. Alright, so have a look at that. I'm going to get the old one. Okay, so hopefully I can do this justice here, but there's the old one over here, and here's the new one over here. If you look at that angle, you can see this one here is in perfect condition compared to this one. I can't wait to get this in and see how much easier that clutch is to pull. Well, I can tell you already that it fits in the proper position now. And even if I do slide it out that little bit of that gap that was there on the stator plate, I've still got it in the same position. Yeah. Yep, spark. All right, so we got spark. That was it. Stator was hooped. I guess when I went to fix that clutch and I was prying it around there, I must have broke something. I have no idea. I'm going to take that whole stator apart and have a really good look at it and try and determine what I did to it. I don't want anything like that to happen in the future, and I didn't do anything out of the normal. I doubt that it was a freak accident. I I'm positive that I did something. I just need to determine what it was so that I don't do it in the future. Gonna get the 500 all put back together here, get the gas tank put back on it, and fire it up. Are we ready? All right, everyone. Let's fire up the beast. Crossing my fingers. One thing I absolutely hate is electrical. Something so simple, yet can cause you so many issues with such the smallest piece of equipment. All right, here we go. Maybe I can get it started first kick. Wouldn't that be nice, eh? Should be a lot of fuel sitting in there. Okay. Make sure I did everything. Everything's tightened up. She's in gear. Like that. There we go. Okay, let's try not to break my leg. Oh my gosh. Oh, crap. Darn it. Let's get it out here where I'm not filling the garage full of smoke, so we should fire it up. Check here.
throttle down a little bit. We're like a kid. All right, we're gonna shut her down.
Don't want to leave it running too long. Don't want to disturb too many people. So there you go. She runs fantastic. I don't know if you could hear me when I was talking there about the clutch on this 500, but I remember when I posted the first few videos, I got a lot of comments about people being, oh, you know, you're a wussy and whatever. Go to the gym. That's the way the CR500 clutches are. Well, I'm telling you, it is not the way the CR500 clutches are. If your clutch is so hard to pull in that you can't even hold on to it, then you probably got something wrong with your clutch system, whether it be the cable, whether it be your lifter arm, your lifter hat, something was not put back together right, because now that I changed out this lifter arm in here, and I changed out that stator plate in the back that holds that lifter arm over in this engine, this clutch is a piece of cake. I could pull that clutch in and hold it in all day long, no problem. Before, fish scale, 40 pounds. 40 pounds just to get it to start to release. You pull the handle in, you get it halfway, if that, and then it would just stop. And you would have to hold it there with force, not, you know, just get it to one position and then it's free. Like, you have to hold it there. It's like throwing a 40-pound weight on the end of your fingers and lifting it up and down. See how long you can do that before your whole wrist and forearm is totally shot and you can't hold the clutch in anymore. So that's going to wrap it up for the CR500 repair job today. I'm so excited that you know, that stator was the problem, and after all the testing, had no idea. Like, everything tested good, and unfortunately that was it. All right, so thank you everybody for watching my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave some comments, share with your friends. If there's maybe a certain type of bike that you guys would like to see restored, let me know. I like to try and keep in the 80 to mid 90s era, the steel frame ideally. Right now, later on I might start doing some aluminum frames, but once you get into the aluminum frame bikes and you restore them, they kind of look like modern bikes anyway. That's what I like about, you know, all these older ones. I was thinking of maybe a YZ. I haven't done a YZ restoration yet. Tyson does want to restore his YZ back to original condition with the colors that they had in 1990. So I'll look at doing that, we'll see. But I do want to have one restoration project every year. This CR500 and this CR250 over here were this year's and last year's projects. So hopefully by the end of the summer I can pick up another bike and start ordering parts over the winter and then get started on the spring and get it finished by the summer. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Catch you next video.